Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Bros Park. Today, we have another Kaiju number 8 episode. Not too much going on, but, we got to get into it. So, as always, I'll be one of your hosts, Colin, and I'm always joined by...
Yours truly, Jeff. And yeah, we basically start off the ending of last episode where Kaiju number 9, he's like, hey guys, I'm just gonna leave. Can I leave now?
Dude, I'm just at a loss for that, dude. He just keeps trying to fly away.
And he's also like, you don't need to announce it, man. Just dip. Just get out.
I'll be taking my leave. And they're like, absolutely fucking not, obviously. So, Kafka and Narumi are just going to town again. And I mean, even
but they're not doing much.
No.
They're not really doing much.
No, they're just like kind of tickling him. But then, Kafka gets a good hit or two. And I don't know if it's a combination of both of these things, but Kaiju number 9 seems to be kind of deteriorating, and he talks about the rejection.
Yeah,
that's happening.
It's either Shinomiya, the director, rejecting him, or it's just since he integrated himself with them, it might be a little bit funky in the beginning. So maybe that could be the case. Don't know, or it could be Kafka's power
exactly
kind of fucking with him.
Yeah,
could be multiple options, but we'll see in the future, right?
Yeah, Kaiju number 9 did identify that out of the two of them, Narumi wasn't the threat. It was Kaiju number 9 that was, or Kaiju number 8.
You got fucking 9.8 Kaiju fighting you, so it's kind of, I would prioritize that guy.
I get it, but I'm just saying for the viewers, it was nice to have confirmation that hey, Kafka is the big bad one here, right? So
yeah, and then when they're fighting, his freaking arm just drops. He's like, huh? What the fuck?
Yeah, and then his rib cage on his side gets peeled off, and there's just a whole bunch of flesh deterioration going on.
Yeah, I like how when his arm dropped, everyone's like, whoa, everyone was a little bit surprised, right? And then thankfully Narumi, he was the one who acted on it first. He goes for the stab in it with using his eyes, so Kaiju number 9 couldn't avoid it.
Yeah,
stabs it, and then he fucking uses a fucking blade cannon,
his gun sword.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah, he pops off, and then Kafka hits him from the side. Like I said, there's the rib deterioration, and then
liver punched him, man.
He even then is just going toe to toe a little bit as he's deteriorating. He's like, I'm gonna take my leave, and they're like, stop, no, you're not going anywhere. And he's like, you can't actually stop me here, and he just self-destructs.
He goes for the nuke. I was just why didn't you do this from the beginning, man?
Yeah, legit. He just identifies Kafka as the threat, says, no, you're not stopping me, blows himself up. As the dust settles, we see his entire lower half and arms and shit have been blown away, deteriorated to shit. He's just floating as a torso. Yeah, and I was also thinking, bro, everybody in that area is dead. Dude, it sucks to live here, man. It sucks. Yeah.
At one point, the ground can swallow you. The fucking ants can come up and eat you. You can just get blown away.
Well, speaking of that, he finally says oh shit, they survived. Well, I guess I should have done this from the start. And he triggers 2 energy bullets at the 2 kind of non-combatants there.
Yeah.
Shinomiya
really
and the doctor.
Yeah. I'm like, all right. He's like, yeah. Could have done this from the beginning. I'm like, why didn't you fucking do that?
And he shits on humans as usual. He's like, you have to protect those who can't protect themselves. I'll never understand humans. And then says, when I'm back, it'll reign in the era of Kaiju.
Yeah, dude. Well, dude, he's saying that with the director's face. I was like, god damn, that's fucking cold, man.
Yeah, even Kafka's cold. Don't say that to me with his face. And I'm like, okay.
That's fucking metal, dude. And I like how self-aware he is. He's like, oh, I should have blown myself up. Oh, should hit the 2 bystanders this whole time. Anyways, but yeah, that's basically the end of the conflict between Kaiju number 9 and Kafka and Narumi. So there's that, and now we just deal with the aftermath.
I was gonna say that's almost the end of the episode too. Out of big things that happen. The rest of it, it's just they go in and they basically announce to the public and to the rest of the military and everything like that director Shinomiya is dead. And they have his farewell and his send off and his salute and everything like that. And beyond that, there's not any big things happening. It's just small things, right?
Yeah, I think it's kind of the anime cliche where someone like of reputation dies in the story, and everyone's saluting, sending him off, and everyone has to grieve and whatnot. So I think they actually did kind of speed run that a little bit, which I can dig, right?
Yeah, the only real thing was a flashback of Narumi with seeing Shinomiya in action, and maybe one or two other people kind of flashing back to him, and they're kind of tearing up and crying, and that's kind of it for the farewell, which like you said, it was kind of sped run, which was nice. They didn't linger on it for too long.
And it was done well. They basically went to the funeral, and Shinomiya wasn't there.
Yeah.
Right? Because from her conversation with Narumi, she's like, hey, my dad's still alive somewhere in there, I was like, that's kind of hard. That's kind of a hard answer to answer there, because arms gone.
I was just gonna say he's a floating torso. I don't know how much of your dad's still in there, buddy. Yeah. But she takes it upon herself, and she's like, the reason that happened is because she was too weak. She wasn't fast enough. She was too weak for that. And Narumi in Captain Fashion, which was great, was basically you know what? I see your resolve. If you believe in me, I will teach you what your dad taught me, and you will be at the strongest soldier besides me the next time we fight him. And she was down. Bet.
That's pretty fucking cold, because I like how we are now in the fucking revenge arc. That's it. This is just revenge now. There's no other plot lines. Just fuck Kaiju number 9. That's it. That's the goal.
Yeah, Narumi even has it out hard, because Narumi's hero was director Shinomiya. Fucking everybody's got it out for Kaiju number 9, which makes sense. And now there's training.
Yeah, and then we see a little bit, I forgot the bald guy commander. He's he gets walked into the room where the director. It was the end of one of the episodes where the director was just looking at a glass container filled with water.
Yeah.
So that now his bald commander in chief looks at it. He's like, yeah, we're supposed to tell you this once the director kicks the bucket, and you basically have to take it from here. And he's like, shit, man. That asshole leaves me with the dirty work.
Yeah, but it's endearing. He's fuck, all right. But
he's like continue as maintained.
Yeah, and we find out what that is later towards the end. So in the meantime, we kind of see a little bit more of the training between Shinomiya and now the platoon leaders in the first division. And Narumi basically says, all the platoon leaders have the chance to be a captain. So if you can't beat them, you're not even going to beat me. And I'm going to play this video game. I will beat it in a month. If you're not done by then, don't even fucking come back. It's not worth it.
I was kind of surprised that Narumi's kind of still kind of being the same. I thought he would take on a more serious tone since the director passed away. But he's like, I'm still going to fucking game. I'm still going to be a degenerate. So unless he's a little bit more serious now. So we might see more in the future, right?
Well, we kind of got a little bit, because now that tidbit goes that way, but now we follow Kafka, and we find out that through this fight, for whatever reason, Kafka's transformation is slowly becoming a little bit more permanent. His
right hand is a little bit scuffed right now.
Yeah, the kaiju flesh is coming through his right hand a bit, and it's permanent. He can't revert it back, and both Narumi and Narumi's vice captain are told that, but Kafka's given the day off to go and collect a few things and vibe out for a little bit, right?
Which is kind of surprising. I'm they know that this guy is slowly, permanently changing to kaiju. Go do your own thing, guy. Go do your own thing.
Yeah, you got two regular agents with you just in case.
Yeah, but he gets to go back to the OG apartment that we saw in the very beginning.
Yep.
And he's just like going through it. He's like sniffing his clothes. I'm like, what the?
Dude, they might get musty, dude. All right, he's got to figure that out.
Freaky. Yeah. But then like he like looks at like these books and he's like, oh, goes to the two agents. He's like, yo, I want to go somewhere, right? And he's we see that he's like, you know, scooting around, and like the guys are following him with like in like a nice car, and like something I found really cute was that when he was driving, there's a kid with like his mom and like their clothes, like everything packed up in the car because I think they're just leaving, right?
I'm assuming.
And he like, you know, makes a funny face and makes the kid laugh. So I'm like, oh, typical Kafka, right?
Yeah, he's still the same Kafka, even though he's slowly, you know, transforming, which is nice to see. But he's on the way, and the books come into play because he goes to basically like the battle scene that we just kind of came from, and obviously the Kaiju cleanup team's there. You know, the battle's done, the Kaiju's got to get cleaned up, all those corpses. And he meets up back with his, you know, his old squad. Yeah, love those guys.
The cleanup squad.
Yeah, they are going through the ants, and you know, Kafka shows up. He's like geeking out over the like new model of chainsaws to like tear apart the corpses and stuff. And he's already showing the newbies up like, this is how you use it, this is how you go through, like fucking sick, you know?
I found it weird that like he wasn't wearing any of the gear. He's just normal civilian clothes getting in there. I'm like, isn't that kind of like not sanitary, bro?
Dude, he's a fucking kaiju. Who gives a shit?
Nobody knows that though, except for the agents.
Well, I mean, what are they gonna do? Stop him? He's technically a defense force member, right?
Yeah, I was wondering if like this would be a time when we can see him like learn something new about his whole kaiju transformation. Because I was wondering if like through this we seen that like I still believe conspiracy theory is that he can start, you know, assimilating more kaijus into him.
Yeah.
So I thought like this would be like a nice moment to do it.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it might happen in the future. Who knows, right?
Well, I thought it would be something to do to figure out how to weaken Kaiju number 9, because those ants were like kind of infected or like brought back to life by Kaiju number 9. So I thought maybe they would figure out like he has spores in them or something, you know?
Maybe he does seem like a spore guy, but like I think he just has that Kaiju necromancy thing.
He got that dog in him, dude.
Right? Like he's got some sort of power that we still haven't figured out yet. And even the agents are just like, what the hell is Kaiju number 8 doing? Like they don't even call him cafes. They just say Kaiju number 8.
Yeah. And you know, I felt the one part I felt bad for Kafka is like one of his old buddies on the squad was like, oh man, since you haven't been here, they have me on intestine duty. You should come back. Like, you're just the shittiest member, lowest rank bullshit member at the division anyways.
The lowest rung.
It's like, what the fuck, dude? Like, I don't know. It felt like shit, dude.
Because he doesn't know any better. I'm like, that's still fucking mean thing to say.
Yeah, if he was the lowest rung, that is shit to say.
Like, yeah, like his life goal is to get into like the military. Gets in there, oh, you're like the shittiest guy, come back, man.
Yeah, I literally don't want to cut up their intestines anymore, and you're awful, so come do it. And I'm like, okay, whatever. Which, that being said, one other squad member sprays that guy with a hose before he can kind of finish his thought, which is like nice to see that there's some people that are supporting him still.
Yeah, good. And then we see Kafka back in the base, and like he's having like a heart-to-heart. Not really having a heart-to-heart, but
no,
pretty.
And we see that serious side that you wanted from Narumi, because you know, he approaches Kaiju number 8, as he says, on the roof, and is basically, hey, we know that your transformation is slowly becoming permanent. I can't have you fight for us in a condition like that. With all that being said, fuck Kaiju number 9, and you're not gonna say no, and you're gonna fight with us. It's like, yeah, he wouldn't have said no. You're right. Like, holy shit.
He's like, I don't give a shit if you transform. If you transform, I'm gonna kill you too. I'm like, damn, bro.
Yeah, he's like, it's nice to see that Narumi respects the power that Kafka has, but is also still confident enough to be like, it doesn't matter to me if you transform, I'll just kill you. It's like, holy fucking shit, this guy is serious.
Yeah, hopefully we see like Narumi have like second power up. I would love to see that.
Yeah, it would be super sick. And you know, he's getting serious, and he even says like, you know, it's time for revenge. All right, here we go, revenge arc
here. And then the end of the episode, we actually see Hoshino, vice captain, just walk into that same area that's like kind of like off limits,
with
that
the
like
tube.
only the few stuck no, and he like walks up to the tube. He's like, you're finally awake from your nap, huh? Kaiju number 10, bruh, that guy's still alive.
Yeah, the giant fucking red monster Kaiju number 10 has been kept basically as like a core, shoulders, and head. That's it. He's just floating in the test tube, and he's finally awake.
Yeah, I wonder what they're gonna do with him. Like, what the plan was, make him into a weapon, or kind of like talk to him? Because I totally forgot. Like, he's Kaiju number 10. That whole like end of the season 1 conflict, that was number 10. But like, he didn't really do too much per se. When you really think about it.
Hoshino dogged him for a bit, and then
I think we had Kaiju number 8 on our team. So.
Exactly. I think it would be. Oh man. So. Predictions, right? My prediction, they either question him to try to figure out about 9 because he was working under 9's like tutelage, and then the other thing is he becomes a weapon for Kafka and like merges their powers or something.
Oh, that'd be fucking slick, dude.
Yeah, like he turns into giant or something. Like, oh,
I think he would go to Hoshino or Mina.
But they both have weapons already.
Yeah, but they don't have wait, are there weapons?
Kaiju yes.
Weapons?
Yeah.
But like numbered Kaiju weapons?
I think so. I believe so. Because they were saying that this would make the third person that has a Kaiju weapon in Squad Division 3 when Shinomiya got her axe.
I see.
So
yeah.
I mean, it'll be interesting.
I do like what you just said, man. Kafka using a Kaiju weapon.
Yeah,
that'd be fucking slick, bro.
He like integrates it into himself. I don't know. I'm just thinking about shit now, dude. It'd be awesome. It would be fucking sick.
And he goes like blue and red. You know, got that nice color scheme.
God all right. Well, before we get ahead of ourselves,
god damn.
You know, let us know what you guys thought of the episode down below. Leave a comment, drop a like, all that good stuff, and check out all the other series we are recapping almost every single day of the week. We got the podcast on Tuesday. Check that out. And until next time, thank you all for watching, and we'll catch you later. Peace.
Peace, guys.